Listen to our song. Looks like a girl, but she's a flame. This girl's on fire. Okay, I'll put it down just a little bit. But that's how we open this reading. This girl's on fire. I like this song. You know, some people might think that when we are, when we feel self-confident and when we're brave and when we're strong, that we're being arrogant or we're being pushy or we're being controlling or we're being a bitch or we're being stuck up or conceited. No, we're not. No, we're not. Don't you want a woman that takes care of herself? Do you want a woman that's like a child that you have to take care of? I've raised my kids, right? If I was a man, I wouldn't want to have a woman that I have to take care of like an infant. I like a woman who's strong enough to stand on her own freaking 2 feet. Gets her own car, gets her own home, gets her own stuff done. She does it herself. So we had a reading a while back. I'm curious to see. I'm going to use that deck, I think, because that was one of the messages, is that if I step into my power and I embrace the divine goddess within me, are people going to think that I'm arrogant? Are people going to think that I'm a bully? Are people going to think that I'm stuck up? And Spirit's saying, who cares? Do it anyway. You got to take care of yourself, right? You take care of yourself. It's not about being arrogant. It's not about being stuck up. It's not about being conceited. It's not about pushing other people around. It's not about being a bully. It's absolutely, you hold yourself in a place of love, but self-love first, right? It took a long time for me to get to this place, and I'm not going back. Doesn't mean that I'm gonna be difficult and I want to fight, because I don't want to fight. But I'm not going to put up with any bullshit either. You know, I know my worth. Goes both ways. It goes for a man as well, because there are women out there that abuse men, that are controlling and manipulative, and they use their bodies. They're whiners. They're just nauseating to me. So I like that this song came on. There's nothing wrong with knowing your sense of self-worth. There's everything right with it. So the Magdalene Oracle and the Crystal Gaia, I've used them a lot recently. And in my head, I'm hearing something different. I'm going to scan and see, because I just gave you that message, right? We don't necessarily need to get that message again. So I want to let it, okay, here's the song. There's nothing holding me back. Every time she gets closer, she pulls me in. Enough to keep me guessing. I guess it's time to do, what is it? Maybe I should stop my freaking games, my childish games, and start confessing how I truly feel. Why is that so challenging? You know, I talked about it yesterday, and I said when the twin souls come together, they come together when they get to the place where they realize they don't have to play games. Why? Why? And it says, you manipulate my decisions. You manipulate my decisions? No, it's not manipulation. It's waking you up, because you shouldn't be in a place of ego. There's no room for ego in spirit. There's no room for ego in love either. So you got to meet on the same playing field, right? And the problem is that when they say that, you manipulate my decisions, they're still coming from a place of ego, and they need to grow up. Because I'm not interested in fighting with anybody, that's for sure, but I'm not going to be your freaking doormat. If you want to meet me at my level, I'm down for partnership, right? I'm down for compromise. I'm down for all that, but no more games, dude. All right, so, and when I say that, the first thing that my eyes land on is whispers of love. So let's pick our items and our elements that they go with. I'm hot. It's hot in here. I've been outside with my new car. No, do you guys want to see my car? You do want to see it. You do want to see it. I'm going to take you out and show you my car. Maybe we'll find out maybe we'll get a totem when we're out there. Let's go. Let's go. If we lost our minds and we went too far, I know we'd be all right. because he knows he's with a strong woman. Check out the bruise on my head. I was coming along here, and I went down to see Sammy, and I smacked my head on that. Damn. Okay. Let's go down and see my sexy beast. I got all this furniture that I'm getting, and it's like, for this little tiny home, I'm gonna have way too many pieces of furniture. So, right what I said. As soon as I said that, I said, maybe we'll get an animal messenger. So there's a little feather. Whenever feathers appear, angels are near. I told my landlord to put his hematite outside in the sun to charge it. He keeps forgetting it. I'm gonna put it on my bike cover. I got this. This is me making do. They don't have a bike cover that's strong and weatherproof for snow. This is a chair cover. I found it at Walmart. It was on clearance for like $7.99. Got it for $4. Here's my beast. There's my beast, my sexy beast. 6 kisses and hugs, $4.98. And $4.98 says your spiritual career is supported by angels. That's what that means. Oh, I can't open it freaking up. What's cool about it is the dark tinted windows when I throw my little futon in the back. And I found something else out. First of all, what's so cool, and you guys, I'm a total climber, right? You guys know that. I can climb freaking everywhere. How do I do this? I'll put this up here. I can climb all over it. I can climb up here. I can put my canoe up on top of this. But I discovered that last night. I didn't even know that was there. You open that up, it's another box. It's where you can put your mucky shoes when you're in Sedona, right? You don't want to put them in the back even. You don't want them in the car. So you put them in there. This is freaking solid. Look how clean this is. I didn't do a very good job. It was dark when I was doing it. But I can climb up here. I can climb up here, right? Climbing. Oh, you can't see can't see inside. Can you see my co-pilots? I've got my horse and the horse is me, the wild Mustang. It says Queen of the Road in the center, and then it's got a little giraffe on this side, and that's the seer. Those are our totems, a giraffe and a Mustang. Mustang Sally. Ah. Now, I realize, for me, it's a good size, right? I'm gonna get some fog lamps, and my friend Daniel, he's a car guy. He says, I'm gonna make these, especially this one. He says, this can be crystal like glass. So, but look at the paint. Not a nick. So I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, a big tall guy might feel like it's too small, but it's not too small for me, right? I like it. And look at those knobby tires. This is what I asked for. I asked the universe to bring it forward. Oh, so her plates are she's gonna be called E.T. Angel in honor of my twin soul and myself, because we're both E.T.s. He's mostly the E.T., but I am too. Extraterrestrial angels, that's us, right? So E.T. Angel. And then the Nissan is starting to peel off, and my Daniel goes, well, we can get a new sticker for you. And I said, nope, I'm gonna get a sticker made that says E.T. Angel right across the top. Sexy! Okay. Go back in. So I told you about my little tiny home, right? I've always been wanting to get a tiny home. Everyone knows. So my offer was accepted. My loan was approved. And that's my next thing. I've taken a day off to kind of just enjoy my vehicle. Okay. What goes around comes around. Song playing right now. That's the truth. So, okay. I have dueling, sorry, why is that happening? I have dueling radio stations on. I've got my radio station going, and I've got this one on 104 FM, Los Angeles station. So hold on. Let me see what's playing on the other one. I apologize. Hold on. I've been dreaming about you. It's you that I want. So somebody has just got to get the nerve up to speak. Okay, so we've got the, what I'm going to look up, giraffe is what I got. Giraffe, totem. So let's use those as our choices. The giraffe, I don't know if you guys could see it. It's a plush giraffe. Giraffe, the Mustang, and then we'll do the wolf and the coyote. It's not a wolf and a coyote. How interesting. Why did you fall? A stone just fell too. Labradorite. The coyote is the trickster. but this is a shapeshifter, so it's a wolf and a coyote. And this is the fox. Okay, so we got the giraffe, the wolf, the fox. I'll be there by 5 o'clock. Somebody says they're on their way. I've been dreaming about you. Okay, I forgot I had to go to a different search engine because my search engine that I was using was not helping me. Giraffe. Can we just talk? Somebody wants to know if they can talk. They probably would, somebody would probably speak to them if they would actually say something instead of just send subliminal messages, right? I've never felt like this before. I apologize if I'm moving too far. Okay, so when you think about the giraffe totem, it's being used as the symbol. It's about psychic foresight, right? It's the seer as well. It's another version of the seer because with their long neck, they're able to see up above and ahead. So it looks like this right now, but you already know. I already know. It's like with my twin soul and I. We love each other. I know he loves me. I love him. We've got to talk stuff out and straighten it out, but it's stupid, really, because there's nobody for him, there's nobody for me. So it might be looking like this right now, but I'm able to see into the distance and know. I've already seen it in my dreams anyway. Song right now, I'm bringing sexy back. There you go. So the giraffe, it's about foresight. It's about seeing what's coming. It's about. It's also talking about your relationships and taking a look at your relationships and how valuable they are, but also how delicate they are and how precious they are. So right now, Spirit's asking you to take a look at the big picture. Don't be stuck in the awkwardness, the difficulty. I got to turn down Justin because he's singing. I'll let you whip me if I misbehave. That's funny. Okay. It kind of sucks, really, because, you know, some people really like it when you get all riled up and they want to see you tough because they're used to someone tough in their life, I guess. But I'm not always like this, right? Okay, so Giraffe is asking you to take a look at the bigger picture rather than just kind of what you're looking at in front of you right now. And understand that you've got the knowledge, you have the gifts, you have the skills in order to influence the events. So you can make things bumpy. I'm thinking about my tires. I love that freaking truck, I gotta tell you. And I'm driving down the road, right? And it's like, right? And I'm thinking about, you can make it rough or you can make it at the transition smooth. They're not rough. They just can roll right over. And that's another thing. You can roll right over the problems, the obstacle. Climb over the freaking obstacle. Don't get stuck in that place, right? So I see these shackles, baby. I'm your slave. I'll let you whip me if I misbehave. You know what? It's probably because they like getting whipped. So it's about combining the empathetic abilities that you have, knowing, seeing, hearing, visualizing, connecting, with like putting all of your skills together, working your skills, melding them all together in order to gracefully go through this situation. You don't have to make it rough and tumble. Rough and tumble's fun, but let's do rough and tumble. Like that truck, vroom, 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 going down the freeway, right? That thing I was up above everyone. I love that. I'm a little girl, right? And so up above like that makes me feel safe. And I'm not normally feeling unsafe, but I felt like, man, I could freaking roll right over that. I could climb right over that. So why not use all of the gifts and abilities and your vision and your foresight and knowing, and you know, I don't want to make it difficult. I don't want you to be scared of me. I don't want you to think I'm going to whip you unless you want me to, right? So guide your way through it by kind of taking the fact that, okay, this is what it's looking like right now and it's annoying, but you know what the truth of the matter is, right? Make it easy. Make it smooth. And trust what you're picking up. A lot of times we second guess ourselves and when we do that, why are we doing that? We're slipping into ego, right? There's no room for ego. There's no room for ego. So if you watch the way a giraffe moves, it's interesting. They have kind of a lumbering gait, right? But they're very graceful. They've got those long necks. And I keep thinking about necking, right? Necking. Remember that old-fashioned word, necking? Wrap your neck around me. Ooh, wouldn't that be fun? You can just see it. It's kind of like swans wrapping their neck around one another as well. So it's asking for you to be patient, grasshopper, and allow that to guide you in this situation as well. Like, don't overanalyze. The overanalyzing, I got annoyed today and I said, I'm so over people that just don't take action, right? I am an Aries sun in a Pisces moon, which is the emotional part where you see me cry all the time, and a Gemini rising. No, wrong. Yes, right. That's right. So the Gemini is the Queen of Swords, right? She's gonna freaking cut your head off. In 1 minute she's loving and sweet, and the next minute she's tired of your bullshit. So it's about taking a look and understanding that you've got the ability to handle things in a calm way, but sometimes you gotta speak it straight, right? So you can see what's going on. Trust in what you're picking up. Don't second guess yourself and allow yourself to go back into a place of fear. Song right now. It's always like on a night like this, you can read my mind. Of course. When you look at me with those eyes, I'm speechless. So right now, the giraffe is asking you to stick your neck out, okay? Come out of your little hidey hole, stick your neck out. It's about making new connections. It's about stretching yourself. Stretch and reach as far as you can. It's about moving forward. So here's my answer. I was like, I was trying to decide, am I meant to make the offer? I mean, I've made the offer, they've accepted it, and I haven't signed the papers yet. And I thought, all right, I'll go up. I was gonna go today, and I thought, no, I gotta get my truck. And the osprey showed up today in the middle of a reading, and I lost my mind. And the osprey, you know, he's the diving eagle, and he says, a very important information is pending. There's an opportunity in front of you, and you need to dive on it, because if you don't, you're gonna miss that opportunity. It's gonna be gone from you. So the time to act is now. So for me, I thought, all right, I'll give it till tomorrow. And if I continue to get the push to move forward, I'm gonna lock myself into that tiny home. I'll buy it, right? I've already been approved. So that's my message. Your message is, Spirit says, stick your neck out. You're up to the challenge, you can do this. So the giraffe symbolism is asking you to allow what you have seen, what you have envisioned, your foresight, like glimpse that you've gotten ahead. Like for myself, I've had dreams for the last 7 years that have shown me what's coming. I get audio messages. I get symbolism all the time, right? So you have intuition, you have feelings. You always have to go on what it feels like. What does it feel like to you? And understand that, allow that in that foresight and that knowledge that you've got to lead the way. You know what you have been predicting all along. You know what it is, right? So take action and follow through. That's the message. Take action and follow through. And the giraffe is letting you know that your gut instincts and what you've been picking up psychically, clairvoyantly, in audio, I get audio messages, maybe some of you do as well. It's trying to tell you something. So listen to what your heart's saying, not your ego. And remember that song? They're telling me don't listen to that thing in your chest. Listen to your head instead. No, Spirit's saying listen to here. And what does it feel like? Feeling moving forward. It's also letting you know that you can ask for help. You don't have to be a freaking. That is ego. That is pride. That is arrogance. That is stuck up, conceited. When you're in a position where you actually could use help and you're too proud to ask, that's ridiculous, right? That I don't have respect for. I have respect if you ask. And if you're confused, which a lot of the times we are, then we have to get quiet, ask ourselves, what have I been getting all along? What have I been saying all along? I've manifested this. It's in front of me now. Why would you stop now, right? So it's your heart that you're going to be hearing. It's going to feel right or it's not going to feel right. So I could wake up in the morning and not feel right? Or I could wake up in the morning and realize this is it. So if all of a sudden you get nervous, it's generally fear. Am I going to make the payment? Do I want to lock myself into a place for the next 23 years? Oh, come on. It's the cheapest place in the world. I could pay it off and then haul it away with me if I wanted to, right? I don't have to stay there. It's mine. I'm not buying the land. I'm only buying the tiny home. The land is rented. So for me, that's that message. So, and it's also about, I said to my dad, if I operated in a space of fear, I would never move forward, right? I'm not about fear. I'm not about what's going to happen in 4 years. I'm not living in 4 years. I'm living now. What's happening now, right? I don't want to wait and wait until it gets to be freaking snowing season and cold. It's got to happen soon. So it's about making your words count. It's about knowing the words that you're capable of using for the greatest impact, the least amount of words for the greatest impact. It's about sharing your knowledge with everyone, which is what I do. Wonder what that meant. I have these two. I love you. I love you. And this one, be in the present and dream of the future. See, isn't that what we're saying? Don't live in the future fear. That's dreaming of the future, but be in the present moment. I love you. Sacral chakra. There's my house. That's the color of my tiger lily. I almost called my car Tiger Lily. I could have done that. And I thought about that as I walked out. And I thought, shoot, why didn't I call it Tiger Lily? Because it's a joint venture. I named it for my twin and I. E.T. Angel, right? So that means something. So what fell down? It split into three. It's split into three. 3 parts. Full circle completion. 3 ascended masters. It's split into 3. Have faith. Look how beautiful these cards are. They're beautiful. Have faith and trust your faith in this situation. Butterfly. Transformation. Got one more run and it's going to be a sight to see. Have to have high, high hope. Mama said it's a little complicated. All right, so whatever. What else is there? We're gonna sense what's gonna happen. We get an epiphany. We get a feeling. We get a glimpse ahead. We know what's coming on the horizon, right? That's for Giraffe. We don't get stuck in the now because we know what's coming. We know this isn't stagnant. This isn't gonna stay this way. What? If we stay here looking down, things get difficult for us. We have to move ahead because a giraffe, think about their long neck. If they just kind of look like that, they wouldn't get anywhere. And they're so tall, which is looking from a higher perspective. When they're way up there, they're seeing ahead. They're not looking down there. It's actually kind of difficult to look down there and they trip over their own feet. So don't trip over your own feet. Set your sights forward. The giraffe has, they have very firm ties to their family and to their friends, especially to their children. And they're very gentle and they're very graceful with themselves and with others. I have a giraffe in my car and I have a Mustang in my car. We're like diamonds in the sky. Scar. Scar. I'm thinking about this uncle, Scar. Caused everything to happen. Rotten to Simba. Remember? I knew at once, that we would become one right away. I knew. All right. At first sight, I felt the energy. All right, so we have that deck. What other deck do we want to work with? Show me. Blessed be. Oh, I like this one. Asking for blessings. I heard 2 more, but that's a lot. So, it's a lot. We did our regulars yesterday. Okay, I heard no on that. Great. I like it when I hear right away. You know, it saves time. I heard yes. Thank you. Gosh, I like it when you talk to me. I like it when everyone talks to me. Ooh, this one. Okay. Got 2 more. Okay, here we go, peeps. We're gonna start with, remember I said it was gonna be Magdalene or the Crystal Gaia? Crystal Oracle. So for the giraffe, we'll start with the giraffe. Oh, hold on a second. So we have giraffe, we have Mustang. Mustang Sally. And Mustangs, I love that. I love that song. I love dancing to that. I stopped at the Beer and Wine Garden today with my sexy little beast and the music was there and I was just kind of like walking around just for a little bit. All right, so I would say that the Coyote is going to be water because he's on ice. And he's on thin ice right now. He's about to slip into the water. And then, which is good. That could be a good thing. About to slip into his emotional waters. It's about time. And then the fox, Foxy Whiskered Gentleman, or the sexy fox, depending on which it is for you. Okay, so this is going to be earth signs. Not earth signs, sorry. Earth elements. Earth elements. We all have earth elements. I'm carrying a lot of the Queen of Pentacles elements, right, in me. So earth signs. I'm working really hard. I'm very grounded. I'm very stable. I'm very reliable, right? That's what's going on with me. So I'm carrying a lot of earth element. So we've got water, earth element. We have the giraffe is definitely going to be fire. and the Mustang is going to be air. Mustang can turn on a dime, right? And that's what happens with air elements. All right, so we're gonna start with the Giraffe. And we're gonna start with the Crystal Oracle. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I just got my hair cut and it still gets caught in my cards. It's so hot. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the Giraffe. Crystal elements. Oh, Giraffe is fire elements, right? Be me. I love the way these cards shuffle. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. It's Saturday. Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. If anybody would like help with the, ooh, I got a really good message right now. I wonder if that's gonna come up. Ooh, butting of heads. Correct for neutrality on all levels. If anybody would like to have help with the dream analysis, would like to purchase the ceremonial sage one. Oh, I could have shown you mine. It's all finished, but it's in the car. I was going to deliver it today. I did a super jumbo. It's beautiful. It's wrapped with, not only, it's California white sage, but it's also wrapped with rosemary. And I got my own, like I said I was going to, I got my own rosemary bushes and my own lavender bushes, and I'll be wrapping them with lavender too. It smells fantabulous. So if you would like to purchase anything from my website, a reading, personal reading, life coach session, long distance Reiki healing, dream analysis, my website is www.theangelswhisper.com. My email address is sherrycolumbus@yahoo.com, SherryColumbus, all one word. I would be honored. It's my path. If I do get that little place, I could do retreats up there. Oh gosh. It's amazing that right so close to me is that beautiful mountain. All right, correct for neutrality. For those who chose the Giraffe. Wow. Dang, dude. I saw this one. Jasper Red. So the message for Jasper Red, now, the predominant color is pink, right? Which is your heart. So now I'm gonna get emotional. I flip. See, this is the Gemini in me going from Queen of Swords to very empathetic. This is a message about somebody who's gone through a very, very difficult time. You may not understand what all they've been through. And it could be a person, it could be an animal, but soon you're gonna find yourself drawn into a situation where you feel compelled to care for and nurture someone who is suffering from anxiety and depression. And they don't need to feel like, remember I said that you don't want to ask for help because of your ego, you don't want anybody to think that you know, there's something wrong with you, or you don't want to, your pride is too great. It's not a one-way street. When this one comes to you, your love and healing is vibrationally reciprocated. So the more you love and care for this one that is suffering in this way, you are healing an aspect of yourself that is yearning to be healed and loved as well. It's like I was talking to one of my clients yesterday, and he was sad when he first called me, and I said, you know, you need to listen to today's reading because, you know, to stop being a little black rain cloud. You know, I could sit there and say all the sad things, but there's so many things that you have to be grateful for. He owns his house, he has $400 a month payment, and he has an acre and a half, and I'm like, don't even talk to me about how sad your life is. Don't, you know? Focus on the happiness. And why did I bring that up? He was sad. And I said to him, he said something about his cats, and I said, you know, I don't have anybody in my life either. I just have 2 boys and a girl cat. And I said, they're amazing, and I love them, and they're treated better than most people's children, and they heal me. It's not just me. I rescued them. They were senior cats that needed to be rescued, and they would have been put down. They were difficult. Sammy, you guys see how difficult he is, right? Nobody would put that effort into them, but that healed me too. The love that I give to them is reciprocated. It's a mutual exchange of energy, and it's healing something about you. that's either happened in your childhood, in past relationships. It could even stem from a past life. It doesn't matter. You don't have to figure out what it is. Just know that this energy being exchanged between the two of you is an act of love for both of you. So if you are the one that is in the position that could use this love and nurturing, understand that you're giving that person also the opportunity to heal part of them that needs to be loved and nurtured. It's a mutual exchange. It's not just for you, it's for them. So we need to stay in a place of receptivity. We need to stay open and understand that when somebody wants to give to you, when somebody reaches their hand out and says, I'm here, take my hand, it comes from a place of love, and that's a mutual exchange. That's a beautiful message. So, see, I start with the Queen of Swords and I end up being Mama Sherry. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I didn't get these big guns for no reason, right? I know how to nurse a baby. I know how to nurse a heart that's been broken. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Because these are real guns. These aren't plastic, right? This is the real deal. It's called Mama. Okay, correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose... Mustang Sally. Blessed be Mustang Sally. Alright, here we go. I love this deck because the cards are beautiful. They're beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love my vehicle. Isn't that silly? I wanted to sleep in it last night. Oh, I went downstairs to check out my futon because I've got this queen size futon. It's super comfortable. My bed is the worst. It's the worst. And I thought, can I fit it in there? It's too big. And then I thought about my tiny home, and it's got this little tiny room, and I thought an elevator bed would be cool, right? Or a Murphy bed. And I thought if I do an elevator bed, it's just on like a wooden platform. I would rather dump this bed and just put my futon back on there. It was so comfortable. I don't know why I brought that up. Oh, because it won't fit into my vehicle. That was a bummer. So I'm gonna have to find myself a twin-sized futon to throw in the back of there, because this girl doesn't camp on dirt. Like she got a vehicle like that. And those windows are so dark. They're so tinted dark. Ooh, it's gonna be nice. I'll be totally stealth in there. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I love the way this deck shuffles as well. Blessed be. For those who chose Mustang Sally, and that was, who did we say it was? Air energy, the air element, right? Words, thought process. Yeah, the power of your words. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose Mustang Sally. Ooh, that was an afterthought. A blessing for those who are nearing their final breath. Wow. Wow. I hope that we're not talking about my Sammy. I just heard no. Okay. So someone in your life, and right then, this fell. So this fell, and it's a heart. And look at the color. Look at the color. It's the color of my house. But this is a heart. But it also, I just heard in my head kidney. So somebody might have kidney failure. And then I'm seeing a carnelian that just fell out. Same color as my house, the tiger. The tiger's failing. Okay. So a blessing for those who are nearing their final breath. And the numbers together, 4 and 5 is 9. So I just said that we might be dealing with somebody who is suffering from anxiety and depression, because there might be somebody in their life that's soon to pass. I'm looking at the fleur-de-lis, the tiger lily. I heard tiger lily. Look at the colors. Oh my God, not my willow. No. Okay, so it represents someone, and the number 4 and 5. 4 means there are angels all around you. You're completely guided, protected, and loved. There's no reason for fear. And the number 5 says that there's been problems, there's been disagreements, there's been difficulties. And because of that, a significant change needs to happen. And because of that, a significant change is going to happen. It is happening. And 4 and 5 together is 9. And that says you have everything you need, light worker, in order to move forward on your spiritually illuminated path. Stop procrastinating. So this is about the blessing of the final hours for a very dear friend. This is when this can be hard for me. When people come together in the family and they're all in the room and the voices are quiet, all of a sudden it makes me think of, all the issues that were there aren't very important anymore, are they? It's a blessing, an honor. It's about honor and respecting these ones as they withdraw from this world and they go back into the spirit realm. Maybe it's going to be easier. Maybe it's been very, very difficult for them, or maybe this has already happened, and maybe that's why you're suffering, because you've lost someone very, very special. Maybe your mom, maybe your aunt, maybe your grandma, maybe your brother, maybe your cousin. I don't know who it is, just a dear friend. If you are the one who is about to pass into spirit, you get to that place where you resign yourself and and you recognize that life was good. You start focusing more on the positive aspects, and you must let go of any regrets. You can't regret anything anymore. There's a lot of wisdom in your life. Pass that wisdom on as you can, in the presence of the ones around you. And the faith that you have, let it comfort you. And allow the ones around you to be kind to you. Tiger Lily. I named my house Tiger Lily because it had a fleur-de-lis on the window. I said that this house represented my mother and my twin's mother, I felt. So, right now, if you've been through this difficult time, or if you're going through this difficult time, understand that loved ones are around you, and don't hold any words back. When I sat there with my mom, holding my mother in the last hours of her life, I told her everything. I said, you were always so hard on me. I don't understand why you were always so hard on me. I know that you loved me, I know that you were proud of me, but you were so hard on me. So I needed to get it out, and I said it. And then I just started talking about all the things. I said, everyone's here. I got the pictures of everyone, and it's okay. Everyone's taken care of, and it's all right. You don't have to hold on. You don't have to fight anymore. Everyone's going to be fine. Everyone's going to be taken care of. Know that. And if you can come to me when you go into spirit, I wasn't sure of what I believed anymore. I was raised one of Jehovah's Witnesses, and I was taught that the dead are conscious of nothing at all. And so I didn't know if that was true or not. And I said, so much conflicts with what I have been taught. If it's the truth that you're consciously aware of me, when you're in spirit, I want you to come back to me in my dreams. And my mother does. And she speaks to me, and so does Lily. And Lily was my mother as well. She came back, and I got to tell you something. I told you I needed to relive those last 2 years of my mom's life. And I did it with Lily. And when Lily died, it took a part of my heart with her. It helped me heal a part that was missing when my mom passed. But then I had Lily. And so my Aunt Joan just got a new cat. She was my mom's best friend. She wasn't her real sister. She was just her best friend. And she goes, I've got this new cat. She's driving me crazy. She goes, I just love her. Which is what she used to say about my mom. Oh, right then, 6 doves just flew by me. And I said, what's her name? And she said, Lily. And I said, it's Mom. Mom came back, and she's like, what? And I told her the story about when she said, when I go, I want to come back as a cat in your house. And I said, and she was Princess Tiger Lily. And I said, and my mom stopped talking to my aunt. She didn't want to talk to her because she was dying, and she didn't want to talk about it. And she cut her off. She did the same thing to her as she did to me, but she didn't speak to her for the last several months of her life, which broke my aunt's heart. And I said, she's back now. She's here for you. I said, how old is Lily? And she said 4 months. And I said, oh, that's Mom. She didn't know that I had named her Lily. Now she has my mom too. It keeps happening, right? Because now my aunt needs to heal. She needs to heal. And I said, does she drive you crazy? Does she take all the best places? Does she boss you around? She says, yeah, absolutely. And I said, you think about it. You watch her for a while and tell me if that's not mom. And she's like, oh my God, I've got chills all over my body. I am definitely supposed to get that house in honor of my mother and my twins. So you may have this happen. I asked for it and I got that. So understand that you are very, very loving. You are loved, and no matter what has happened, you are very, very special. You came here to live your life. And if this is someone that has passed, I'm speaking to both. You have loved, you've been loved. They have been loved, they have loved. Maybe they were difficult, but once they go into spirit, they're nothing but pure love. Pure love. And that veil parts and they reach back to you. They're always with you. And so, remember I said, the first message, Jasper, you may soon find yourself in the position of caring for and wanting to care for someone who is suffering from anxiety and depression. That was Lily, when I rescued Lily. And that was to help me. She helped me deal with my mother's loss. And then she went, and I got Willow. And now my aunt is going to be able to do the same thing. Can you see how it's all coming together? So this is a blessing on the departure. This is honoring the ones who have passed. And this is honoring you. This is a journey from your first breath until your last breath. Sometimes people leave early. So this is a farewell. Farewell to the ones that we have loved, and we say travel well. Maybe this is a pet, maybe it's a family member, maybe it's a friend, but until we meet again. But it's life after life after life. It just keeps coming back around. You're nearly there, beloved one, is what Spirit says. Walk into the grace. Take the first steps. Maybe you're there now. Maybe this is the message. Maybe you've passed recently and now you're coming back through to say hello. I have a fleur-de-lis on my window. It's an iris. That's why I named the house Tiger Lily. I have to get that house. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. It's for my mom. Oh, and she's the one who's helping me get it. And I'm sorry that I'm making it be about me, but I'm feeling somebody else's energy right now. This isn't my energy. Oh, see how when we nurture and love another, it helps heal that part of ourselves that needs that love and nurturing. That one who loved horses, I just got. It's Mustang, Sally. Oh, okay. We're gonna go to the fox. Sexy fox or the foxy whiskered gentleman, whatever it might be. And we're gonna go to the Saints and Angels deck. Correct for neutrality. So the fox is earth element, right? The color of the earth, the red, burnt sands of Sedona. How interesting. Arizona. Fox. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the earth element. I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on the ride, someone says. But you know what? You're torturing everybody on your way. Stop it. It's about eating healthy. Healthy eating. It's about reaching also. Let's read the picture first. It's not just about healthy eating of food. It's about what you take in to your mind. It's what you take into your heart. It's what you take in by all of the energy around you. It's about getting to a place where it's healthy. It's about reaching for the trees, right? Where you can grow your own fruits and vegetables. And this is Archangel Raphael. Raphael is the healing angel. So there is need of healing right now for many of us. So it's about thinking about the words that you speak about yourself, about others. It's about how you view the world. There's a lot of positive to focus on instead of the negative. It's about going out into nature. It's about going as far away from cities as you can get and connecting. It's about hugging a tree. I've got 2 fantastic trees on my property. I've actually got 4, but I've got 2 really big ones that I can hug. One right out the front porch and one right out the back porch. Pretty freaking awesome. Reach for it. Reach for it. Call on Archangel Raphael to help you if you are in need of healing, if you have issues with your health. It's about paying attention to what you're eating. Don't be filling yourself with junk food. Don't be filling yourself with sugar. Don't be drinking to deal with your sadness and your grief. Don't be smoking. You want to die young? Keep smoking, right? Get away from the drugs, the alcohol. Get away from everything. Get away from the workaholism. You're going to die that way too. It's about spending time with people that matter. It's about being around people and energy and situations that are healthy for you. Archangel Raphael is here. He's here to help you. When you start making the healthful changes, it affects your life in more ways than just your body. Your mental space. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing without you? No. These songs keep talking, right? Somebody needs to freaking talk. I'm in Toronto. Well, it's time to get in the car and get over here. Or to get a flight, right? So, right now, know that this is a guardian angel that's working with you. That's another message. Archangel Raphael is working with you. Maybe to help you, help somebody in your life that's dealt with something that's difficult, or perhaps you. They will put a protective shield around you. Archangel Raphael will shield you. Ask him to put his wings and wrap them around you. Have you been dealing with anxiety? Have you been dealing with depression? Archangel Raphael will help you have restful sleep. But you've got to get to a place like that where it's healing. Know that angels are watching over you, because they are. And know that maybe if the one that in your life has passed, I know my mother watches over me. My God, when the great wave comes, go to the mountain, Lily Rock. That's what it was called. God, I got chills all over my body. I guess my answer is pretty freaking clear, right? My next step is to freaking get that tiny home. I'm so sorry that my timing's off, someone says. You know what it is? A lot of times people say, but I'm not ready, and I'm not ready for that. I just got out of this. I've gone through this really difficult time. I'm very upset. My heart is broken. And Spirit says, you're ready. Now's the time. Who was it my dad. My dad lost his wife and 3 years ago, and he wanted to get his body into shape, and he said, I had organized this, that, or the other, and he went to the grocery store, and he ran into this woman, and Spirit said, and he says, I wasn't ready, and I said, Spirit said you were ready, and that was the best thing that ever happened to him. They're very, very well suited. He's got a friend, he's got a companion, they have fun. It's not necessarily your timing, and it's not necessarily convenient for you. This person says, I'm in New York, I'm in Toronto, shoot. This is not good timing. I'm sorry if my timing sucks. And Spirit says, no, this is the perfect time. It's not all about our time schedule. It's about Spirit's time schedule. Huh. I like that. I find it interesting that these are the two stones that fell out, right? I tried to move on and forget you, but I hold on. Why try to move on? Why try to forget what your heart is longing for? Why push away what your soul is longing for, right, babe? Come on. Practice what you preach. For the wolf. For those that chose the wolf who's on slippery ground. One time this wolf said to me, I said, you've got snow on your nose. And he said, I'm sorry, I'm trying to warm to the touch. Well, this snow is melting, right? Go for the wolf. The wolf or the coyote, the shapeshifter. It's a trickster. Wolf pack. They stick together no matter what. All right, what is the next deck we're going to work with? We've done Blessed Be. We're doing this one? Did we do this one already? No, we didn't. Am I missing? We did, no, we did 3. Okay. I was going to say, am I missing those? We did that. Okay. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I got to open the window. It's going I can't believe you let me down. So, okay, I need to say something. I've heard it too many times to be mistaken. And I don't understand. My spiritual twin wants me to apologize to him. And I don't know what I did. So there's been some kind of misunderstanding. Because I've gotten that again and again. So if you need for me to apologize to you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I hurt you. I'm sorry if you misunderstood something. I'm sorry if I misunderstood something. I'm sorry if I said something that I shouldn't have said. I am sorry. I have no problem saying I'm sorry. The song right now, don't think I don't know what you've done. When you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one. I've never been with anyone else. Ever. Not since my twin came back into my life. I haven't. So whatever anyone else has told you is a lie. Because this song is saying, your heart is unattainable. Even though you'll always have mine. You say I'm crazy. Because you don't think I know what you've done. But when you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one. Now, I haven't been with anyone else, but I've seen you with other people. So, correct for neutrality on all levels. If there's a misunderstanding, I would sure love to clear it up. I've loved you for many years. But maybe I'm not enough. And you know what? That's not what I would say. That's somebody who's coming from a place of ego, because I know that I'm enough. Right? Everybody should know that about themselves. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the wolf, I did. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the wolf. It's getting dark. Wow, that was a clear-cut message. Spend time. Spend some quality time together. No freaking kidding. Here's Spirit talking. It's imperative. This is vital. This is SOS. Remember, I'm not ready. It's not time. Yeah, it's time. It's SOS. The Osprey said, important information is pending. Dive on your opportunity or you're going to lose it. The window of opportunity is very short. And if you don't dive on this opportunity, it's going to be gone and probably won't come back around. Maybe not ever. So right now, it's important, not just important, it is vital that you spend quality time with the people that are significant in your life. Your children, your family, the ones that you love, your friends. And you need to listen and talk to each other. It's time to have a talk. It's time. Can we just talk? It's time. Love endures, no matter what. Love endures. Love is the strongest force on the planet. It doesn't give up. It doesn't lose faith. It's hopeful, no matter what the situation is. And so with these two together, look at them. Look at that moon. They're sitting under the moon and they're talking. They're having a heart-to-heart conversation. They're kissing. Do you know the energy exchange? When you kiss someone, the exchange of energy and the saliva, oh my God, I haven't kissed somebody. God, I can't remember the last time I kissed somebody. 5.5 years ago? Huh. No, we didn't even kiss, did we? Wow. So, who is it in your life? I love these little pumpkin flowers. Have you guys seen these? They're actually a little plant, and they have a little pumpkin that hangs like that. I love them. They're so cute. Pumpkin. There's the color of my sacral chakra house, and look, it's like a little heart, right? My twin and I met on Halloween night. This year it'll be 22 years ago. So that's a message for us. The number 22. I know that two is always about everything happening as it's meant to happen. The number 22, the angels can see the positive results of your prayers, and they want you to have patience and stay optimistic while the final details are being worked out in heaven. This is an urgent call from the angels to keep the faith. To keep the faith. And that's what this one said, right? The one that flipped up. And look at the color of the orange skies. Love endures. It does not give up. It does not lose faith. Spend some quality time together. Make that call. The number is 46. That might be important to you. It might be an age. 4, there are angels all around you. You're completely loved, guided, and protected. There's no reason for fear. And 6, stop focusing so much on this material world and realize there's more than this material world. We are spiritual creatures having a human experience. And then 4 and 6 together, let me add that up because I can't count. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, an ending. An ending. Something has ended. Has it been someone's life that has ended? Has it been a relationship? Is it a job? Is it just the past that's over and now a new beginning starts? When you have to talk, we need to talk. Let's straighten this out. Let's get moving forward and understand that no matter what, love endures. When it's real, it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter how much time has gone by. It's there. It's there. But you're going to have to do something about it. You need to spend some time. You need to spend quality time. Outside would be a great, that's what they're showing. Outside, under the full moon. Didn't we just have a full moon? We're probably about to have another one. So for you, the number 46, the other number is 43. Huh. So 4, again, the angels all around you, completely guiding, protecting, and loving you, no reason for fear. And 3, an ascended master is working with you. Is it one that has gone into spirit? Is it your mom? Is it your dad? It's my mom. It's my Lily. Is it your guard dog? Is it your pet? Right? That was your loyal best friend. So it's easy to get into a routine where we're working, and we're not paying attention. Right? And time slips by, and no one is promised. No one is promised tomorrow. That's the thing. It's very, very important to set some time aside for the persons in your life that matter, especially your partner, the one that you say that you love, and so that you're not interrupted. Turn off your freaking phone. Leave your phone outside. Make eye contact, face to face, right? Touch, hug. A hug can say a million words. It's very, very important, vital at this time, says the Osprey. And you may not get the opportunity again. So act on it. No matter what's going on, you're being reminded that love can heal anything. Love endures. So take the steps right now. BMW commercial I'm just hearing right now. Take the positive steps. Whatever the change is that you need to take right now to start moving forward, it's about releasing the fear and recognizing that love, this love is enduring. You already know that. You already know that. It's endured all this time. It's not going anywhere. Remember, this love is lasting. BMW.com. This is funny. I know who it's talking. It's my twin. My twin has always driven a black BMW, right? So I'm here. I'm available. I'm waiting for the call because I don't have a phone number. I don't have an email address that's not compromised. So it's on you, babe. Just know you got no excuse and no reason to not talk, right? It's ridiculous. So for all of you people, understand that the wolf pack, the wolves stick together no matter what. I have this really cool picture on my banner on my Facebook page, and it's of a wolf and her mate. They're both alpha wolves, and another male, a rogue, comes to attack her mate. And so she goes and she puts her head underneath his throat. And when you first look at the picture of it, it looks as though her mate, because he's strong, he's not incapable, he's very strong. Just because somebody's very, very strong and masculine and big tough guy doesn't mean that your heart's not breaking, doesn't mean that you're not suffering from anxiety or depression, doesn't make you weak, it makes you human, right? So there she is, and she sees her mate, and this dog, this rogue, comes attacking, and she throws her body underneath his body. She throws it, not so that he can protect her, but so that she can protect him. She's protecting his throat so that the male doesn't take him out. That's a wolf pack. They stick together through thick and thin. They defend one another to the death. She would go down to the mat for him. I'm going to show you the picture. It's beautiful. So that's what love does. That's what a true friend does. That's what the true love does. And we're not talking about sacrificing yourself for someone who's constantly taking from you and isn't there for you. We're talking about, this is for the one that you love. Look at that. She's not hiding. She's saying, you're not going to get him. Back off. You show yourself like you're white. You show yourself like you're religious, like you're so fine. You don't walk your walk and you don't talk your talk. You may think that we're the wild ones out here. You see yourself as so pure, as the white-driven snow. But that might be your problem. Maybe you're hooked on snow, right? This is my mate. You're not taking him down. And this one's saying, you're not touching her, right? The song that I have to this is safe and sound. We're safe and sound. Hold your ground. We're safe and sound. You may think the female is hiding under her mate's neck. She is not. She is an alpha. Alpha female to match her alpha mate. They are a team ride or die. And that's what love is all about. Yeah, baby. All right, that's it, you guys. We're at a wrap. I'm going to upload this. I didn't even know I was doing this reading. So I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. I guess I'm making an offer on a house tomorrow. Who am I? I hope we're going to have to make a California room pretty quick because it'll be a little bit small for my twin and I. And I plan on him being there too. All right, I love you guys. Peace.